What up, everybody? It's your boy Pyro Slays Music, and today we're checking out Alice in Chains' self-titled album. Happy 30-year anniversary to this album. Now, I am obviously familiar with the hits from Alice in Chains. When I was younger, or probably around 2010, 2011, I listened to Facelift and Jar of Flies. It's just been a long time, and I'll be honest with you guys, I don't even recall them. So I might have to go back and introduce myself to those, because I had it on my Xbox 360, and when I'd game, I would I would listen to them then. And obviously I haven't played Xbox 360 in a long while. But yeah, you guys can let me know in the comments if that's something you guys are interested in. Given that it's not a, first reaction. I don't know how you guys would feel about that. I wouldn't be opposed to revisiting those, but yeah, I don't really have I don't recognize any songs on this album. So that'll be interesting. Let's get into this. I don't really know what to expect. I know it's grunge. Let's check it out. right, we got a bit of a head bobber to open this baby up. I like the kind of like eerie guitar tones throughout this, and the vocals kind of had like, while in the verses they matched, but in the chorus they kind of had it kind of like it was up. You know, yeah, it was like right in the sun won't shine part. Let the sun never blind your eyes. Let me sleep so my teeth won't grind. Like it just hits different notes there, and I really, really enjoyed that part of the chorus for sure. This doesn't blow me away by any means. I'm also very picky with grunge music, so that'll be an interesting. It's gonna be interesting for sure, being that this is a grunge album, obviously. Brush Away. Let's keep it moving. Oh, but that real quick, that last one is gonna go in a playlist for sure. I think I'll give that like a 6.5. It's a good song for sure. I think if it wasn't for punk music, getting into punk music a few years ago, I don't know if I would have liked this track. Just because of how it's not feedback per se, but it's definitely some funky shit going on instrumentally. And I do like this. It just has a different sound about it. It's so interesting because like the pacing of the vocals is just really kind of chill. And I mean, the instrumental's doing some interesting stuff for sure. But I feel like I shouldn't enjoy this as much as I am, perhaps. I could use some time to curl away. My aggression is where you stake your claim. Why I question this curve on which you grade. My conception, a joke, our latest craze. I try to get away, and yet I stick around. So fall and crawl away and brush away loose ground. My intention, I arrive at 8. Lie and dream some. Surprise you guys, I'm late. All right, correction, forgetting something, wait. I try to get away, and yet I stick around. So fall and crawl away and brush away loose ground. Yeah, I try to get away, and yet I stick around. So fall and crawl away and brush away loose ground. I don't know what this track is exactly about, but that line where my intention, I arrive at 8, lie and dream some, surprise you guys, I'm late. I feel super guilty with that one. Like, I'm always like just doing random shit around the house, and I'm like planning on leaving earlier, and it just falls apart. I end up being late. I'm that freaking guy. This is gonna go on a playlist. I enjoyed this one honestly so much, as much as the first one, I would say. Let's move on to Sludge Factory. We got a little bit longer track. You guys know my track record with long tracks. Not a huge fan. 7 minutes. Let's check it out.
This time
All right, guys. So it actually, the length of the song did not bother me at all because of the pacing was rather interesting. There was lots of change ups throughout this. The bluesy guitar solo that kept, like, it wasn't a solo by any means, but I think it was around the 3-minute mark, if I remember right. God damn. In general, I feel like if I was an instrument, like if I played instruments, not if I was an instrument, if I played instruments, I feel like I would really, really enjoy this track. But I'm not someone who loves instruments. Typically, I'm a lyric and vocals kind of guy. And it's interesting because of how, like, groovy, like, dark, kind of, like, drawn out and plucky the instrumental is. And then you'll have the lead singer will come in with the, like, kind of a higher pitch. And you're like, I don't know. I'm not sure about this. Especially with the vocal mix there, like I pretty much warmed up by midway, but that weird vocal mix where he was like, they're all talking together about fried my brain. So this song kind of falls in the middle, but honestly, I like it more than I thought I would. And it's due to the instrumental strictly. So that's always a good sign for me. Again, this is not going to go on a playlist, but I am intrigued by it. So, let's go ahead and move on to Heaven Beside You. I don't know where I'd put Sludge Factory, to be honest with you. Probably like a 5-5. No playlist, but that somewhere in there, where the other two are like 6-5s, in my opinion. Heaven Beside You. That's good. That's really good. Ooh. Yeah, I like that one a lot. The Winter Wind and Winter Will kept messing me up, but for the most part, you could sing this on verse listen, which I really appreciated. But I guess that comes with the music style too, when you're, it's kind of a slower pace, if you will. Yeah, I'm shocked. 5-minute song. God damn. Normally I like my sweet spot. It's like 4-minute max. I'm not even mad about it. 7.3. Yeah, that was really nice. I want more of that for sure. I don't know if we're gonna have more of that, but I want more of that. That was nice, very nice. Head Creeps is the next track. All right, let's start with the negatives and go to the positives. I hated that vocal mix for Lane Staley. I hated it. However, it is unique, but it's just like buried. And typically I hate that. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, by that midway, no, I did hate it. And then midway through, I was like, okay, it's kind of growing on me. Not going to lie to you guys. And it did help that he said doggies. Like, who can be mad at someone that calls their dogs doggies? Call off the doggies, like, in this badass metal song? Grunge song? Whatever. Still. I'm going to put this at a 5, okay? I'm going to put it at a 5 because the vocal mix really did bother me in that first half. But by the second half, I was enjoying it. The instrumental, again, I feel like if I was, someone who played instrumentals, I feel like I would really dig this just because of how, the stuff that they're doing in the background it's rather nice. I could see this one growing on me a lot. So it's going to go on a playlist, even though it's at a 5. Typically, I don't do that. Let's keep it moving. Again.
Your week will
they sing about getting slapped a lot, huh? I feel like there's been 2, maybe 3 songs that mention getting slapped so far. That's a real bummer for me because, not the slapping part, sorry. My mind's jumping around. This is a real bummer for me because I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was like, I might find it. I feel like I stumble into stuff that I'm like, all right, I'm probably not going to like this. And then I end up enjoying it. It's hard to come away from these first 6 songs and be mad at any of them because there's so many swap ups. Sure, the lyrics at times are kind of nonsensical at times. Brief passages that I'm not a huge fan of. The vocal mixes at times, not huge on that. But man, it's different when the way they use it. Because each song, like vocally, we're getting a different kind of version of Lane Staley. And I really, really appreciate that, actually. So, you know, all those songs that I've been bitching about vocal mix, I want to say, like, songs like Head Creeps, I appreciate that now because you're seeing some change and it's keeping things fresh, which is not something I expected with how drawn out the songs are. But you don't even realize how drawn out the songs are because they're enjoyable. I'm shocking myself here, guys. Progression. You gotta love it. Shaming you for not believing in me. Chuck would be so proud of that. That was for you, Chuckles. Appreciate you, brother.
When I wake and I'm making time for sleeping, yeah. When I'm saying time to go and I've been hurting, yeah.
I think this is the first one on this album that I'm not feeling, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't do much for me. It was really very, very dreary. Very dreary. Leg 2 of this album so far. One song in. Not sure. We're not sure. God Am or God AM. One or the other. It's the next track. Shame in You is like a 4 for me. That's a bong.
Sure, God's all powerful, but does he have lips?
Such a stoner question.
Dear God, how have you been then? I'm not fine, fuck pretending. All of this death you're sending. Best of some free heart mending. Invite you in my heart then. When done, my sins forgiven. This God of mine relaxes. World dies, I still pay taxes. Can I be as my goddamn? Can you be as goddamn? Can I be as my goddamn? God of all my goddamn. So Lord, I see you grinning. Must be grand, always winning. How proud are you being able to gather faith from fable? Can I be as my goddamn? Can you be as goddamn? Can I be as my goddamn? God of all my goddamn. All the respect I'm giving, shared strength acquired by living. All blooming life you're feeding. Can't hide sick ones you're weeding. Can I be as my goddamn? Can you be as goddamn? Can I be as my goddamn? God of all my goddamn.
All right, so I was trying to kind of understand, and I felt like the lyrics were kind of at first he was talking to God, okay, and then he was, he's going through a rough time. When done, my sins forgiven. This God of mine relaxes. The world dies. I still pay taxes. Can I be as my God am? Can you be as God am? I almost like wonder if this is like kind of a double thing here they're kind of doing where it's like, you know, the Bible says that you're like made in the eyes of God or are in the image of God. So it's like, how can I be like you? Because I'm struggling so hard. But at the same time, it's a play on just saying goddamn a bunch of times. I really enjoyed this track. I love the stoner beginning, cracked me the fuck up. I do think it's a little too repetitive, so it's not like a banger, but I really enjoyed it. It's definitely going in a playlist. Let's say 6.3 right now. Oh no, maybe 6.7. 6.7. I like 6.7. Let's jump into So Close. We only got a couple tracks left. I'm pumped. This is shaped up to be really nice. I was kind of excited for this one because it was the shortest one on the album. Because you guys know how much I love my short songs. For all of you guys who've been jamming my punk reactions, but honestly, this one was not very good. Too repetitive. Too repetitive for your boy. Right now, before we move into Nothin Song, I do want to say if you have a certain song that you would like to send me, we do run a Patreon down in our description down below. You can click that. You can go pick a tier on our Patreon and you can send us songs. Not only me, but my buddy Chuck. Typically, we react to them together, but a lot of times it's just me. But if you're interested in something like that, where you're like, oh, okay, I got to see what this guy thinks of this certain song, that's where you're going to want to go for that. Especially since I bounced around genre-wise a lot. So I never stay in one place too long. Nothin Song, Alice in Chains. Chuck would be so proud of me. All these intros.
should I be working so late? Wonder should I be working so late? Nothin Song sticks to your mouth like peanut butter on the brain. Nothing else stays the same. When I tried to give all a break, wearing cowhide steak on a skate, back inside Sam throw away cake. When I tried to give all a break, when I tried to give all a break, wearing cowhide steak on a skate, back inside Sam throw away cake. Back inside Sam, throw away your Well, nothing song sticks to your mouth like peanut butter on the brain. Nothing else stays the same. Nothing song sticks to your mouth like peanut butter on the brain. Nothing ever stays the same. Gotta finish so I can't wait. Feed the cat as she spreads all the way. Snap her neck or trade in for a new mate. Gotta finish so I can't wait. Feed the cat as she spreads all the way. Snap her neck or trade in for a new mate. Snap her neck or trade in for a new mate. Well, nothing song sticks to your mouth like peanut butter on the brain. Nothing ever stays the same. Well, nothing song sticks to your mouth.
I did not like that song, guys. Did not like that song at all. Just like the lyrics were trash. And I know we're not obviously here for lyrics now that I'm, listening to this album. Like, it's very, it's intriguing because it's like, much more experimental than I remember the other albums. And I appreciate that about this, to be clear, because it's different from what I've heard from their first two, at least from what I remember. It's been a while, but it's definitely different than like their mainstream hits. You know what I mean? This one didn't do it for me, but I'm enjoying the creativity that I'm hearing here. It's very different. Half of these songs, like my attention span, like I said, 3 to 4 minute songs are like my typical max. Like that's what I like. And I haven't really been bored except for In So Close and Nothin Song. Shamin' You. Was it Shamin' You? Might have been one of them, but I don't think I was. It's the last two specifically that I've been really just kind of like, eh. So this the last leg of this album hasn't been mind blowing to me, but we still got 2 songs to go. So far the album as a whole, it's definitely got a positive rating. So let's see what these last 2 songs do, and then we'll have to decide for sure where the rating falls. I'll give you guys my whole album rating. We'll pull up album of the year. You guys can see what I rate it. Of course, this being an initial reaction, opinions change. And what I typically do after I'm done listening to an album, I put it in a playlist and I listen to it throughout a week or so and see how I'm feeling about it. And that rating goes up and down. So if you're someone who's like, I'm curious how he's progressed with this rating, when I finally do give it at the end, you can go on my album of the year and I'll tweak that as I go through. I'm not sure if I'll do an actual review up on my Pyro Slaves music channel, but we'll see. We'll see. Lots of stuff dropping this year, so I don't know. Frogs. Just the name of this one sounds awesome. Ribbit. If I don't hear fucking ribbit. So I like this one. I like this one, especially for being an 8-minute song. This was impressive. I'm not going to lie to you. There was a couple parts in there where my brain just kind of was in La La Land because, I just kind of was like in the zone. So that's the problem with long songs in my brain sometimes. During them, I feel kind of disrespectful because my brain just kind of wanders. But I liked, first off, the lyrics. There was a nice bit of lyrics here. It is a bit dreary sounding, like a lot of this album in general. But damn, the mixing and production on this thing are so good. So freaking good. This last track, Over Now. Frogs, I don't know where the hell I'd put Frogs. I'll be honest with you guys. Maybe a 6 out of 10, something like that. Solid, but it is long. It is long. I'm happy with the lyrics there. I like the vocals. The instrumentals obviously kept me very hypnotized. So let's finish this out and give our rating and see what we think.
Good night.
Yeah, it's over now.
Okay. For those of you who are going to be in the comments, I do have a question here because at the very end, we have some lyrics that are popping up that they aren't sung on Spotify. So I don't know if something's incorrect here or if this was one of those like, we're going to slip this in there. And if that is so, I love it. Let's see here. One more. This is something we were screwing around with at sound checks. We're going to give it another shot here. Try this out, see how it sounds. It goes something like this. Wrote a song about it. Want to hear it? Here it go. That senator don't like no drug program. You've been a dope head for 30 years. Ah, here we go. That senator don't like young women. He prefers young boys in leather. Ah, yeah. We take a shot at some political people on the way out. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, it's amazing the hoops that not only political people, well, yeah, mainly them, but mainly politicians. It's amazing the hoops they'll jump through to not help people. And in general, people are like, my taxes shouldn't be going to this or whatnot. Like, man, I think the point of having a system is for the system to look after you, not observe you, not judge you. Well, maybe at times, obviously there's got to be law, but I think the point of the system is it should be helping you. If you're paying taxes, you should be benefiting from it, not just, oh, you get to live here. And people struggle with drugs. There should be drug programs. People struggle with lots of things, and we should have programs and stuff set up for that. Now, not everybody it's not going to work for everybody, but you think in a modern era, we'd be down to at least try. We'd be a little less selfish in those regards. But yeah, I don't want to get too into that kind of stuff right now. I just want to say this album was really interesting. I think the lowest points, let's start with low points and go to my best thoughts about it. I think the lyrics at times are a little lacking. I think the vocals and sound in general is just a little too dreary for my personal tastes. That being said, the instrumentals are very impressive. Like, I was really enjoying the mix and the production here. The instrumentals, solid as hell. And I mean, Lane Stacey did a fantastic job with the vocals. Don't get me wrong. It's just, there's times it was a little too buried. There was times that it was just too dreary of a sound. But there was times where his voice kind of, lifted things up too. And I really lived for those kind of moments on this album. Let's rate this son of a bitch. All right. So with that being said, all those things being said, let's pull this up. This is my album of the year profile again. For those of you who are like, I want to see what his score, how it changes as we progress, because this is probably not going to be a solid, like, it's going to be a first listen review rating. You know what I mean? And those are very, very hard to pull off, especially for me, because I always have mine down a little lower until I listen to it a couple times and it warms up on me. So not not awesome as a reviewer because people get pissed, but at least I'm honest. So the user score here, based on 1,500 ratings, a little bit more, is an 81. And then critics, based on 6 reviews, it's a 5.6, 5.9, 5.9. And I think that's a crazy score. Like, sure, the sound is a little, dreary, but I don't think that is right. I could see, if you're a fan, this being correct for sure. Or if you're into the instrumental side of things, I could see this for sure. Not easy. Me personally, again, with what I said, I think the range will pop up to be between probably a 6.5 and a 7.3. We're going to meet that in the middle currently, and we're just going to call it a 7. It's not quite the middle, I know. But I really like this. I listened to it. Most of this album is going to go into a playlist, and I'm going to give it a couple more spins before I make full judgment on, the songs I didn't like. But yeah, there was a few, probably like 3 stinkers on there. The rest of the album pretty much slapped. Even the long songs I enjoyed, and I could see those at least being in some kind of a playlist where things pop up. Let's just out of curiosity. Rolling Stone said, with their new record, Alice in Chains have come to a following conclusion: while survival is preferable to oblivion, pain and existence are inseparable. I actually like this take from Rolling Stone. I agree with that. Definitely got that vibe through this whole thing. All music. Dispelling rumors of their demise due to Lane Staley's heroin addiction, Alice in Chains is a sonically detailed effort that ranks as their best produced record, and its best moments are easily some of their more mature music. If I could recall their other albums besides just their hits, I could actually give some, my thoughts on that, but I don't. An inconsistent but powerful final album by AIC's original lineup. So this must have been the final lineup before Lane Staley passed. Oh man, yeah, I think that's a good spot for me for sure. The 7 range, I could see this growing on me. I don't think it would fall, but who knows? Maybe outside of jamming in these headphones, because these suckers are nice. And you pick up so many different change ups and like little things in the background that I really did appreciate. This was a cool listen. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Pyro Slays Music, and this was my reaction for Alice in Chains' self-titled album. Drop down in the comments what your opinion is on this album. Obviously, most of you are going to disagree with me, which is fine, but I'm honestly curious about having some musical discourse here. What are your thoughts on it? Why is this album so good to you? Why is this album so bad to you? Don't be afraid to use your personal insights. You know what I mean? Like, people act like you can't use your personal opinions on things, and that's just a bunch of bullshit. So don't be afraid to drop those down in the comments. Until next time, y'all. Peace.